Hey guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be an update on my eyeshadow palettes. If you didn't know, you'll find out right now. I have a major obsession with eyeshadow. I feel like I don't have enough, but I really do. Every time I can't decide what eyeshadow palette to use for my makeup, that's when I know I have too much eyeshadow. I just love everything about eyeshadow because I really like how it frames my face, it shapes my eyes, it really just like elongates them, makes them look a little bigger, sometimes smaller. I love all the colors, all the finishes, and there's just not enough shimmer in the world for me. This is basically what I've accumulated since my first video. I saw my first video like literally like it kept getting views and views and views. I guess this is a popular video to make, or a video that not a lot of people make, because I literally put it up and within a few weeks it had like 1,000 views. I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy. It probably has like 2,000 now. So I was like, let me update this because I have a lot more and I don't plan on buying anything else from here because I literally have so much eyeshadow, and this is just palettes. I still have like a drawer of like my pigments and loose shadows. Like, it's just endless. So I'll do a video on that later, but let's get to these palettes. So my first one, my first little baby one, is this Makeup Forever Artist palette. Super miniature, super tiny. I love Makeup Forever's logo, like the lips with the paintbrush in the middle. I've never seen it again at stores. I got it last Christmas. And yeah, this is what it looks like. These are Makeup Forever shadows, like I said, and they're very pigmented, like just like that, and you have full on color. It doesn't take a lot. They're just beautiful colors all around. I really enjoy this palette, and I love traveling with this because I can just take like a neutral palette, stick this in my bag, and I'm good because I have all the shimmers in the world that I want, and they're heavily pigmented. And just the formulation of Makeup Forever, like if you don't own any Makeup Forever shadows, they have a new palette out right now that I was debating on getting. It's like the Nude palette, and then they have the colorful palette, and they're super thin, very, very nice to like travel with or have, or if you want to stick in your bag. I absolutely love them, but I just have too much shadow that I just don't need anymore. But I highly suggest for Makeup Forever eyeshadows if you don't have any. So yeah, this is my first palette. Staying on Makeup Forever, I got the Makeup Forever with their new Artist Shadows formulations. It came in this set, in this holiday collection, and it came in this really cute box, and it went for like $60, but then I guess not a lot were selling because the eyeshadows inside were super miniature. A lot of people, I guess, didn't want to spend that much money on very small eyeshadows of their new formulations, which are out of this world. They're like one of the best eyeshadows ever. Like I said, if you don't have any of the new Makeup Forever eyeshadows, like you have to at least swatch it and buy one or a palette because it's absolutely mind-blowing. So it came in here like a box full of the eyeshadows, and then it had a full eyeliner in here. But because this is not so travel friendly or anything like storing friendly, the box is really cute, so I kept it. But I ended up putting, where did I put them? I ended up getting a Z palette on Ulta.com. They also sell them at Sephora. I got the Z palette, and I ended up sticking the little guys in here. So you got 12 colors. See how little baby sizes they are? But honestly, I will never go through an entire one of these because I have so much eyeshadow, so I didn't mind. And when they went on sale for like $39, I was like, this is a great deal to try 12 of their new eyeshadows, and it has like colors and everything in here. They're so pigmented. I have a video up using, which one did I use? I think I used this one right here in the video, and then I have a picture on Instagram with this one. But they're so easy, so pigmented, very buildable, very nice, not a lot of fallout, and it's just high quality eyeshadow. Like, I'm obsessed. Next is the Tarte lip palette from Tarte. I got this because I had like points at Ulta, and I had a 20% off, and then I forgot what I had, but I had like a bunch of like coupons basically. So this one is like almost $40 or $40, and I ended up getting it for like $26, so it was really cheap. And it's just an all matte eyeshadow palette. You have like the really pale colors. I like using these to set my primer, and then these are so nice for the crease. Then you got some browns, like you can use it in like quads this way, or you can just mix and match them. But I think it's a beautiful palette. It's almost like cool tone and warm toned, but I really like it. It has nice quality, nice color payoff. They're right there, and they're just really nice and easy to use. I really like this. I love traveling with this. Next is two Anastasia palettes that I have. I was hesitant on getting Anastasia palettes at first. Like, I never thought I would ever get one. Like, I kind of regret not getting the Amrezy palette because that girl is like life. Anyways, I ended up finding the Maya Mia palette at Dillard's. They still have it. They have the Maya Mia palette. They have the Tamana palette. They have the new Artist Couture or World Traveler Couture, something like that, palette that literally just came out. And then they have the Artist palette at Dillard's. They have this at Sephora, at Ulta, and the new palette. They don't have this, but at Dillard's and online on Anastasia's website. I give so much information out. Like, this is why my videos are so long. I like to inform you, like, just in case you're interested. I think these are amazing in the sense that this palette is 30 bucks and you get all these colors. Well, each palette is $30. So we got the Maya Mia palette right here. These are my absolute favorite colors. Like, anytime I'm wearing something in the crease, it's usually always these two colors. This color is really nice to like put in your transition, and the deep brown is so nice to like deepen your outer V. Like, I just love this. This vanilla is nice for the brow bone. It's just such a perfect palette. It has like everything I need. Like, I love this palette. And they do sell all of these colors individually. But I like how they're in a palette because I don't like single shadows. I rather have a palette or make up my own palette. But the fact that I can try her single shadows in a palette form is amazing, and the quality is so good. Like, look at these colors. These are like life in your crease. So nice. So yeah, this is the Maya Mia. This is the Artist palette that just came out. It's really nice. Like, I love this. I love this. And this. Look at that. 30 bucks for this palette. I think it's such a great deal, and this one is so nice because it has so many like different crazy colors. Like, I love it, and they both come with brushes, and they're only $30. I do plan on getting the World Traveler palette, and that's it. Like, I don't need any more eyeshadows. I just really like that I can collect her shadows because they do sell them single, but they're $12 each. So I rather have a palette with what, 10 colors, 12 colors for 30 versus paying 12 for one single shadow. You know what I'm saying? So I will be getting that one. So it's not going to be in here in this video. But this is the Lorac 2 palette, the Lorac Pro 2, and it looks like these. Highly pigmented. Can you see the trend here? I really enjoy highly pigmented shadows. I don't really care for like subtle looks. If I'm gonna wear eyeshadow, it's gonna be wha-bam. Like, I like intensity. I don't know, I just can't get the hang of like a sheer shadow. Like, I feel like it doesn't last that long and it'll look weird. I don't know, I'm just so used to like really high pigmented shadows. I don't really use this as much as when I got this, when I first bought it. I really enjoyed these shadows. I have yet to play with these like dark shadows, but everything light I've played with and I like it. It's a really nice palette. I definitely prefer this over the Lorac Pro 1 palette, the original one. I like this one better, but I haven't used it as much, and it's super flat. Like, look how teeny tiny it is. Super lightweight. I like it. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my eyes, I'm wearing the Artist palette. This is all I have on my eyes right now. I didn't use anything else. In the crease, I'm wearing Dusty Rose, and the outer V, I put the aubergine color, which is that purpley, deeper color, and all over like the inner lid, I just put Buttery. That's what that white color is. And then I just blended it out and used a smaller brush to like bring up the color, and it was just Dusty Rose. Next is the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. I don't know why when I saw this come out, I literally was like crazy. Like I wanted it so bad. I don't know why. I saw this is the second one. Smashbox has just the exposure palette, or I forgot what it's called, but this is like the second one. It's more cooler toned, but you get what, 14 shadows, and this one is called like double exposure because you get 14 colors, but if you wet every single one, even the matte shadows, they turn into a deeper, richer color. So I haven't tried them wet yet, but I don't care for this shadow. Like, I only bought this palette because it was on sale for $25 at Ulta. Like, it was a platinum perk. At Ulta, if you're a platinum member, they'll send you an email and say, hey, because you're a platinum member, you can get this at 50% off, like palettes, skincare, lip products, so many things because you're a platinum member. So I saw this this goes for 54 bucks. So I saw that it was super cheap, so I was like, perfect, I'm gonna buy it, and I bought it, and I just can't get the hang of it. I've never had so much trouble with an eyeshadow palette than I have with this palette. Like, I literally tried to wear it yesterday. I put like this in my crease, I put this in like the outer V, I deepened it up, and then I used, which color? I think it was this color on the lid, and I try to put a little bit of like this purpley like color on top. Like, I try to wet it. These are a few swatches. Like, they swatch, I guess, better than they act on the eyes. Like, they look pretty swatch, but once you put them on the eyes, I hate the way they look on the eyes, because after an hour or two, they all look like one color. You have to pack it on for it to like look different. Like, you can see the different shades. I don't know, I just can't get the hang of it, and I hate that I have to work so hard for this to like look like something on my eyes. That's something I don't like. I don't have any of that problem with any of my other palettes or shadows. Like, this is just this one. So I don't suggest this if you were ever thinking about it. I'm glad I paid only half the price, but honestly, down the road, I'll probably give this away or something because I just can't get it, and I hate working hard to get a good eye look, you know what I mean? Like, every time I wear this, I feel like my makeup looks so bad, and I hate that. So yeah, there's that. Next is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I actually got this as a gift for my birthday last year. My birthday or Christmas, I forgot. My friend Myra gave this to me, and it smells like chocolate. Like, literally smells like chocolate. Like, did you see that? So this is the chocolate bar, and it literally smells like chocolate. Wow. Like, literally, it smells like chocolate. Like, I can smell it. It has a film of the names of the shadows. I know the Semi-Sweet palette, I don't have that one, has the names like literally on the palette, which makes more sense than this stupid film. But anyways, I love this palette. When I first got it, I started using it, and again, it was almost like the Smashbox. Like, I felt like I couldn't get it. Like, I couldn't get this to look nice, and so many people rave about this palette, and I was like, there has to be like something wrong with me. So I played with it some more, and I absolutely love it. Like, I did Sweet 16 makeup, and I used this. I did my friend's senior pictures makeup, and I used this, and it is so perfect. These colors right here are beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This gold, these gold and champagne colors are like life. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. So I absolutely love this color. Thank you so much for this gift, Myra. Like, I really, really love it. It's definitely one of my favorite palettes now that I got the hang of it. I don't know why. I was tripping with this one. Like, I almost said I don't like this palette, but this is bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Next is my MAC palette that's not that full. The MAC palettes are pretty cheap now. They used to be pretty pricey back in the day. You buy the palette, you buy the insert, and then they have different inserts. This is an Urban Decay shadow that I shoved in here. This is Arena from MAC. This is a soft brown from MAC. This is Brown Script. This is an Makeup Geek shadow. I literally shoved it in there. It fits, but it's a little snug, but it fits. This is Grandstand. This is my new Dazzle shadow in I Like to Watch. And this is Urban Decay's Diamond Dog Munda shadow. So as you can tell, in a MAC shadow, you're able to fit other brands in here. I just really like how I could do that, and I know it's meant for MAC, but I like how they're in their individual spot, and it's just really nice and easy to grab for me, and it has like it has most of like my favorite single shadows that I own. So yeah, this is my MAC palette, and it bugs me that there's so many open holes, but in time I will fill this up. This is my Kat Von D Star-Studded Eyeshadow Book Palette. I got this last holiday as well. This was like $59, and I had bought it with my 20% off that I had gotten at the time. And then I guess not a lot of people liked it, or it just didn't have really good reviews overall. So they ended up dropping it to like $29 for 24 shades. I think it's 24 shades. Yeah, 24 shades. So it has this film right here. And I was so mad when I bought it at the full price. Well, I didn't buy it at the full price because I had a discount, the 20% off. But when it went down to $29, I was pretty upset because it's so cheap. I really love this palette. I just don't reach for it a lot because I always forget about it. I don't know why, but every time I do wear it, I love it even more. I think it's just such a beautiful palette. I think it's made so you can use it like this, like horizontally, and then in fours, in twos. Like, I think that's like, you see how these two would go together, and then all four of these kind of, and then like the sections like in quads. I don't know, I don't like the idea of like grouping them off, because I think you can just play with it and come up with your own thing. But it's nice to guide someone who doesn't really like have an idea of what goes with what when it comes to eyeshadows for beginners. So I think that is nice. I'm just being a little extra because I know what goes with what, so I don't really care for groupings. But I don't look at this shadow as a group or as a quad or as a set or as a duo. I just look at it as a whole, like different colors. But I love this palette. It is absolutely like life. Like, look at this pigmentation. But for some reason it got like really bad reviews, and I still see really bad reviews and people saying that they don't like it. But as you could tell by those swatches, they are super, super pigmented. They're really nice, and they're just colors I don't have. Like, I would not buy this individually, but knowing that's in this palette, I really want to play with it. So I've used it a handful of times. I just always forget about it, but it's a beautiful palette, and she already has, like, if you go on Kat Von D Beauty's Instagram, she already has the preview of what the holiday one's gonna look like this year. It's 24 shadows just like that, but it's shaped different, like it's in a circle almost, and it's called Mi Vida Loca, like that palette. I would get it if I didn't have this, but I have this and I don't use these crazy colors often, so I wouldn't buy the other one. But if you want like crazy like book of crayons color eyeshadows, then I would definitely look into that for the holidays. So yeah, this is that. And then last but not least is this Tarte Away We Go. This was also part of the holiday collection from last season, and I bought this because I think holiday collections are such a great deal. Like, you get so much eyeshadow for such a good amount. Like, like it's incredible how much eyeshadow and like products you get. They include like a little mini size mascara or like primers or whatever it is, lip glosses. So I don't know, I think it's just a good deal, but I have enough of these sets that I'm kind of good. Like I don't need any more. But here are all the colors. Again, these films drive me nuts. So it comes with 4 palettes. This is the other one, and it also comes with this little book. I'll show you in a second. So it comes with 4 shadows and then the blush. It has like basically like a strip of blush in every single section, and you can just like pull this and then just take it on out, and on the back of them it has all the names, which is nice. So this thing is kind of pointless. So you can just mix and match, and then whatever you want to use, whatever you want to take with you to like travel, you can just stick right in here. It comes right out like that, and you can just interchange them. I love the idea of this, everything about it, and I really enjoyed the blush colors because this the type of blush colors I really like. They're more like mauve-y, deeper, kind of bronzy looking. That's just my favorite, like I said. So I really liked it, but I never use these. I probably have used them once or twice, literally, and I've had it for like a full year now, and I just kind of like, I love the idea of it. The pigmentation is great. Like, let me show you some swatches. Like, they have really good colors, but like this like this section right here, like they all look like the same color on the lid. Like these 2 browns, like were these 2 browns really necessary? They look identical. One has just a little bit more chocolate in it, if anything. So that's just like the only thing that sucks, because I'm not using this. I don't want to give it away either, because it was expensive, and it's Tarte. Like, they have such great products, and the blushes, like, it's incredible. But I don't know, I feel bad that I don't use it, and I always forget about it because I always grab my other palettes. But yeah, that is what it is. It just, that's why I don't see myself buying any more eyeshadow, because I have so much already, on top of all the other palettes that I showed you in my first video, which I will link down below. So yeah, that is my crazy hoarding stash of eyeshadow palettes. My next video is probably going to be on my pigments, because I have a lot of them, my loose eyeshadows and glitters and stuff. If you guys want to see a look with one of these palettes, just let me know, leave me a comment or message me, hit me up on Twitter. I am on Twitter at Beauty by Trey. I'm also on Instagram at Beauty by Trey. I'm on Snapchat at The Trey Life. I am also, where else am I? I'm everywhere. I think that's it. Snapchat, Instagram. I do have 2 Instagrams. I have a personal Instagram and then just a makeup Instagram, because most of my guy friends that are on my Instagram, like my personal Instagram, every time I would put something makeup related, they would be like, what the hell? Like, I don't want to see all this like makeup stuff. So that's when I started venturing more into like YouTube and makeup. So that's when I just kind of left everything for that on my Beauty by Trey Instagram. But I do have a personal one. I just don't really go on it anymore. I kind of been just focused on my Beauty by Trey everything. So yeah, you guys can hit me up on Twitter or Instagram or YouTube, whatever, and let me know what you guys want to see. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.